you're a subscriber, thanks so much. I'm Sharkita. This is my channel where we talk about all things mommy, parents, family, the whole shebang. And if you've seen any of my videos, then you know I've been gone for over a year. But in that time, we survived the first year of life with a baby. So we have a beautiful baby boy who is just a ball of energy, non-stop energy. And with the year wrapping up, I thought what better way than to come on here and tell you what I think the 12 must-haves for the first year of a baby's life. If this is something you're into, stay tuned. Please like the video, subscribe, share, tell a friend, leave a comment. If it was something that helped you or didn't help you, or if it's a certain brand that you really like, leave a comment and let us know, because I found videos like this to be helpful. It really navigated my first year, so I hope that I can now help somebody else with their first year. And if you survived the first year, shout out to you, because this is really hard. And they don't tell you that, but it's hard. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but us moms, dads, parents, grandmas, your tribe, your village, rock stars. All right, so let's jump right into it. So from month 0 to 3, I have 3 things that I think are must-have. So number 1 in this category, Swaddles. I don't care what kind you get. We use this Swaddle Me, the Swaddle Me brand, and we found out to be a really lifesaver. Babies like to be swaddled. They like to be like super tight. It reminds them of the womb. They sleep better. I know some people prefer the hands up one. Whatever. A swaddle helps sleep. This category, 0 to 3 months, all about sleep, because that's what you're gonna be like chasing after, like sleep. You need sleep, baby needs sleep. So swaddle. The next, sound machine. Block out all that noise. Turn it up as much as you can. They say that as loud as a bathtub, that's how loud your sound machine can be without like hurting the babies. Google it first, because I'm no doctor, but that's what I was told. And it reminds them of being in the womb. It's soothing and it blocks out noise. So definitely a sound machine. If you can afford it, try the Hatch sound machine, the one that's like $89, because that one does not need to be plugged in. So you could take it downstairs, you could take it to grandma's house, you could take it wherever. It does not need to be plugged in. I think the battery life is for 12 hours. So yeah. Next, I have Blackout Curtains. As you can see, it's all a theme. It's all about making baby sleep. Swaddle, sound machine, Blackout Curtains. Completely dark. Before I had Blackout Curtains, no lie, I would go in the bathroom and turn off all the lights and turn on the vent, because the vent acted as a sound machine, and I would just rock my baby in the bathroom until he fell asleep, and then I would put him in his bassinet. And then eventually I was like, why don't I just get Blackout Curtains? That would be much smarter than going in the bathroom. And that's what I did, and it worked. So I definitely feel like Blackout Curtains are a must-have. So now we're moving on up. So now we're in the 3 to 6 month category. And this is when baby's a little bit more alert, you know, it requires a little bit more attention. You can't just sit her down if you didn't have like a colicky baby, because you probably could never sit down a colicky baby. But if you just have like a chill baby, that chill phase is over. Baby wants to be held. He wants to see what mommy or daddy is doing. So I say a wrap carrier, like the kind that goes across. Any brand will work. We had the Ergo baby wrap carrier, and I loved it. I was able to do dishes with it. I was able to walk around, pretty much clean. That's what my life is. So I was able to clean with it while carrying the baby. I did a little bit of cooking, but I was scared. But at least prepping I was able to do with the wrap carrier. So I think that's definitely a must-have, and it provides that like chest-to-chest bonding experience. And he always went right to sleep in there, so definitely a must-have. Besides that, as they're growing, an activity center or sit me up was a must-have. My baby started wanting to like explore. He wanted to sit up, and I needed a safe way to do it. So we got him a sit me up, I think around 4 months, and put him in there all the time, and it really helped him position himself. It helped back strength, neck strength, and eventually he learned to sit up by himself. I think he was sitting up by himself at 6 months. So I think that played a major role. And as far as an activity center, it doesn't matter which one you get. It's just is start introducing your babies to other things besides just laying in the lounger or just laying in your arms. I think an activity center, sit me up, both must-haves, and also it allows you to do other things like dishes. I'm gonna keep reverting back to dishes because that's what I do, a lot of dishes. And then next in this category, I have a tummy time mat. You're really supposed to already be in use of your tummy time mat like from day one, but I think it's really important 3 to 6 months. That's when you have to get that neck control. Baby wants to start looking around. He starts scooting. It gives him fine motor skills. He's starting to reach for certain things depending on what kind of tummy time mat you have. And it's just really cool to watch your baby first hate it. Then he's like, okay. And then he really likes it. And there's another thing that you could safely put him down, him or her down, and do what? The dishes. Because that's all we do over here is dishes. So I think that is a must-have. Doesn't matter which brand for any of these. I think they're just going to be helpful. And you might not see it helpful in the beginning, but towards the end of the 3-6 months, when your baby is sitting up, when your baby's already scooting and already alert and doing all that fun stuff, it's because of the work that you put in. So that's why I said this is kind of a must-have for babies. All right, so moving right along, 6 to 9 months. Now we are cooking with grease, as my father-in-law would say, or my mother-in-law. They're both. Anywho, another story. But we're cooking with grease now. 6 to 9 months, your baby is up, moving, and they're hungry. So in this category, I focused a lot on food and the must-haves that I thought would be really important for you or an essential for you. So in this category, I have a Smock. Once again, doesn't matter which brand. There are brands that charge $20 for a spoon and fork. I more so go with the Amazon brand. I think I paid like $12 for 4 Smocks. What a lifesaver. Someone was like, oh, just take the baby's shirt off. If you don't want to do the whole naked while eating thing, a Smock is your next best thing because it's going to get messy. It's definitely going to get messy, so I definitely think a Smock is a must-have for sure when it comes to eating. After that, Sippy Cup. That's when you want to start introducing a little bit of juice. Ask your pediatrician first. I'm no doctor, but I think that's when we got the okay to introduce like a little bit of water, some form of liquid, because we were giving him purees and stuff like that. We chose the Munchkin 360 Sippy Cup. I loved it because to me, that's the only brand that was 100% spill proof. Like hold it upside down, throw it, does not spill. So I love it. That's what we have. But any Sippy Cup will work. You just want to be as mess free as possible because we already got dishes to do. And let's not add anything else. So after that, another must-have is a jumper. 6 to 9 months, baby's moving, grooving, and wants to be into everything. So the jumper is a way to strengthen their legs. Once again, fine motor skills, they're reaching things above, they're looking all around. Some of the jumpers have things at the bottom of it. And they just love it. You could put them in there, depending on your baby, you could put them in there from 15 minutes. I think I do like 15, 20 minutes sometimes. And it'll give me a chance to have him in a safe spot so that I can go do what? Dishes. You're right. That's all I do over here is dishes. Dishes and clean the counter. That's my jam. But seriously, a jumper, any kind of jumper I felt was a must-have. Alright, now we're going to wrap it up into the 9 to 12 months. And this time your baby might be crawling, might be walking. I've heard some babies walking at 9 months. My baby is 13 months and he's still not walking, even though I know he can. He's just being a silly goose. But yeah, another story. Around this stage, I think a must have is a baby gate. Because babies are quick. If it's crawling, if it's scooting, if it's walking, when they want something, they are quick. I got a speed demon on my hands. So baby gate is a must. It keeps him out of danger and not tumbling downstairs or not going upstairs, because now he knows how to go upstairs by himself. And that's a whole nother video. But baby gate is a must-have in the 9 to 12 months. After that, a walker. Whatever kind of walker, because I know it's very controversial on what kind of walker you want. If it's the one that they hold on and push, or if you go with another route. But a walker helps them strengthen their legs again, strengthen their calves, and it gets them ready to walk. So a walker, doesn't matter. I think they're like $20. Doesn't matter which one you get. They all have their little lights and features, but I think a walker is a must-have. My baby loves to we call it his Uber. He takes his Uber and he's all through the kitchen. Like, he's gone on that thing. So a walker is definitely a must-have. And then last, but certainly not least, books. We've been reading to my son since he was days old, literally days old. Now he loves to read. Reading is like one of our favorite activities. We read so much to the point sometimes, I hate to admit this, I have to like hide a book, because I will sit there and read the same book for like 4 or 5 times in a row. So books, definitely a must-have. It's so cool to see them learning, engaging. We do a lot of flap books. He knows how to lift the flap. He knows, yay, it's the end. Like, he loves reading. I think reading is going to pay off so much in the long run. So I would definitely say books are a must-have if you don't already have them. Start making your library. But that wraps it up for this category. Well, that wraps up our must-have for the first year. If you found this video helpful, please do a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, share. If you know something that I missed, comment. If there's a brand that you really liked, comment. Let's help each other, because this is like a course with no instructions. Does that make sense? Like, this whole mommyhood, and we're all still learning. I'm still learning. I don't know what's gonna happen next year, 2022. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Okay, I'm still EDD. Every day is different. That's what someone told me. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and come back, because we'll have more very interesting videos about mommy, parenting, life, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.